What's up, folks? This is another episode of We the Militia. I've had some time, and I've had something on my mind that I just gotta throw out there with everything going on in the country right now. Because, lately there's a lot of talk about racism. A lot of talk about it, and I don't feel it's warranted. I've spoken about it in other videos. You can go back and look at them if you so choose. That's up to you. But I will say this. Does anybody else see the double standard in regards to racism? Honestly. Think about it this way. Not that it's something I would ever do, because that ain't me and that's not the way I choose to portray myself. But if I went out in public and started yelling white power, I'd be viewed as a racist. And honestly, that would be warranted. It would. So why is it okay for someone who is black to say black power? Does that not have the same connotation? Does that not have the same meaning? Does it not have the same width or breadth of purpose? In the same respect, if I were to put my hand in the air or sport a swastika in some way, yeah, I would agree. That would make me a racist. But a fist in the air, well, that's okay. That's resistance. But it's tied to the racially divisive group known as the Black Panthers, and it symbolizes hatred. Let me be clear, folks. This movement going on, this Black Power thing, listen, I love black people. I do. I'm very good friends with some of them. Some of them are in my family. I love them. This ain't hate. This is this is coming from a position of support because I love them. Saying black power, putting your fist in the air, making white people kneel? These are things that have no place in an American society. Nobody kneels here. Nobody kneels here. No one. Unless that's your weird sex stuff. That's on you. That's your private business. But culturally, we don't kneel here. That's the entire point of the American experiment. Nobody's better than anybody, and we don't kneel. You might hold a higher position than somebody, and good on you. Congratulations, you put in that work. Okay, not hating. But you might hold a higher position in a company or something like that than somebody, but that doesn't make you better than them. You might have more money than some people, but that doesn't make you better than them. More fortunate, sure, I'll grant you that. More fortunate, maybe. Maybe. Because, and I can only take myself for example, maybe I don't have as much money as somebody out there. Because I'm not a rich man. But you know what I do got? You know what I do got that money can't buy? I got a life. I got a life I'm proud of. I got a family I love. And I got people who care about me. And that's more important than money. And maybe I'm not rich. Oh well. Doesn't change a damn thing. Because the way this country was designed, what's supposed to be equal is your opportunity and what you choose to do with it. And honestly, the life I've lived, the things I've done, I don't see racism being a part of it. And so, as wrong as I think white power is, I think black power or brown power or whatever the hell else is just as wrong. And for all this, tear down the statues, tear down this, tear down that, because they're symbols of oppression. And okay, I don't agree. I can see your point. I think it is misguided. A fist in the air is downright hateful. Black power is downright hateful. Just like white power. It is downright hateful. Because that's not who we are. It's not who we were ever meant to be. And if you want to be divisive, you do that. You live with that karma on your soul. You be divisive. That's your choice. That's your right. Because you have a freedom of speech. And I'm not going to deny you that. But at the same time, think about it critically. If white power is wrong, why is black power not wrong? Why draw those lines in the sand when we're all the same? We all bleed red. We all breathe oxygen. We all eat food. We all just want to be happy. And we might have different ideas about things, but so what? So what? At the end of the day, we're still people. We're still Americans. And the only way positive things happen is if we work together. And I mean, really, that's it. So I don't care if you don't agree. That doesn't mean I can't be friends with you. Just means we disagree. And I know a lot of people of numerous ethnicities, races, backgrounds, name it. I know a number of them. A large number of them. And I'm here to tell you, be you. You're not wrong. But don't be so divisive. Don't say black power. Don't say white power. Don't say whatever the fuck power. Because ain't nobody, at the end of the day, better than anybody else. And here's why. Okay, so let's talk about, I don't know, LaDainian Tomlinson. I don't even know if he still plays football, but he was one of the greatest players to ever play back when I watched football. I don't care what color his skin is. That man was a fantastic football player. I'm not as good of a football player as he was. But I'd be willing to bet he's not as good of a shooter as I am. Everybody's got their talents and everybody's got their shortcomings. That's just the way it is. Nobody's better than anybody. We're all different, and that's okay. Be different. Be you. If you can draw something amazing, then by all means draw something amazing and be appreciated. Because at the end of the day, we're all unique. We're all different. And we all got different opinions on things. And some of those opinions are just plain not right. I mean, one of the things that goes along with free speech is, though it's unspoken, the right to be wrong. Some people are wrong. Some people are misguided. The only thing we can do is try to show them the way. And maybe that works, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I'm not a fortune teller. I'm not a prophet. I ain't nothing special. But if we don't at least try to show them the way, then those who are enlightened are failing, not just their fellow man, but themselves included. So let's just try to be better, is all I'm getting at. Because I know we can be, and there doesn't need to be the hate. There doesn't need to be. And I'm not speaking from a place of hate. I'm not even heated. I'm just talking. Anyway, this has been another episode of We Are the Militia. Hit that like, subscribe, all that happy crap. Maybe I'll talk to you again soon. Maybe I won't. Who the hell knows? I do this as I do it. Have a good one.